Hey guys, welcome. As requested, we're going to be doing a start to finish minimal house track, and we'll see how quickly and effectively we can make this track for you guys. Thank you for everyone commenting and subscribing and leaving likes. It really does mean the world to me. If you haven't already and you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. Just click the little red button and turn the bell on if you want to see more of my videos. So we've got a few minimal house packs here and some micro house ones. We're going to be looking at the Sample Market Artist Series 3. It's the Silat Beksi Silat Beksi pack. Yeah, that's it. This guy makes some really killer tunes, so I thought I'd download his sample pack. And hopefully the sounds in here are nice and crispy and sound good and professional and nice. So minimal house, we'll go for 128 beats per minute, which is a nice speed. And we're just going to start to layer out our drum groove. See if we can find a nice skippy percussive loop. That's a good one. Cool, so we've got like a nice groove going on there. And I'll put a kick drum underneath to give this a bit more context. Cool, and a useful free plugin I use is a Span. It's the free one, not the, so it's totally free. Just Google Voxengo Span, and you can kind of see like a spectral analysis of your track. So you can kind of see what needs work and what needs to grow. So we could use some hi-hats. Let's get some hi-hats in there from this pack. So far the samples have been really good. Nice. You want to work with nice, strong, crisp samples. That's how you get a good finished product. Nice, good sounds. You don't want to have bad samples because that will really hinder your creative process. So what I recommend is having these nice samples so you don't have to do too much work and processing after that. So we're just going to loop this loop the loop, double left click on the audio, and then there's a little loop button over here for Ableton 11. If you're on Ableton 10, it should be around about here. You left click it, it goes yellow, and now we can turn this custom loop into a full loop. We added a little shuffle here. So we've got like a cool little initial groove. It's more of a closed hat, so I'm going to see if we can find a nice open hat to layer over the top. All these rides could be nice, create a nice little groove. Let's see. I quite like that. And we're going to apply an EQ8 to cut the low end out of these hats and basically everything apart from the kick drum. To create some more space for the low end, and that creates like a nicer bouncier mix that's less muddy, which is super important. So that's a good little start. Big fan of this pack so far. I recommend it to you guys. I think it will help with your productions. Obviously I've got my own sample packs, so if you go on musicworkflowacademy.com, I've got some killer sample packs. I'm selling them for like £1 at the moment, so you can really get some nice sounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my little arrangement and then have the song about 3.5 minutes, so it's quite short for a minimal house track, but we'll have that like that for now, and then we can add elements. So I'm going to add a pad which is going to create some nice emotion. Pads do that, and I'm going to take a bit of the high end out for some kind of lo-fi vibes. Now I'm going to get a sidechain and compress that to the kick, so just do a quick sidechain compression. This preset's available on my website for free as well. So let's see if we can get nicer tonality from this. That's a good start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this pad down quite a lot, so there's a lot of headroom for the rest of the instruments that are going to be coming in. It's nice and groovy so far. I'm going to turn it down even a bit more, maybe add some reverb just to warm up and reshape the transients around the pad. Okay, now it's a bit too quiet. So I'm just going to mix that in from a low volume up to a point where I'm comfortable. So I think so it sits quite nice and deep in the mix. Something we need is a bass line, so let's see what bass lines are available, and then okay, so this bass line's got a really nice kind of square wave deep house bass. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a root note of C3, and then we're going to legato to make that a full clip. And then if I move this clip forward, if we can just, so this looks like the note that I want. So I can literally just turn this into a keyboard of just this one note, which is quite nice. So let's get some bass MIDI if this pack has any. If this one doesn't, we'll get it from somewhere else. Let's see what pack has MIDI for me. Make sure. Let's see, so this underground pack, perfect, let's have a listen. So that's very low pitched. Not sure about that one. Okay, so the concept's kind of there. So I do like this one, but I don't think it's quantized to the right rate. So I'm just dragging MIDI loops in and experimenting. So I'm happy with that, but I'm going to quantize. So I'm just going to line these up so they sound a bit nicer, a bit more loose. So you can hear that their interpretation's a bit off. So we're just going to line it up a bit better, how we'd want to line it up. So it's normally just trial and error with these notes. And then when you finally get it in a place that you like, you can So that's quite solid, and then to beef up our bass line I'm going to add a saturator. So that's quite nice, but let's open our wave shaper and really stretch out this. Ooh, that's nice. Don't want to push it too far. So that sounds pretty good. We can drag that out, and I'm just going to do the basic arrangement of our track now, which I know you guys love to see this. And we're just going to slowly build up our track with energy, and then obviously in the breakdowns have a little release of energy. So what I'm doing is I'm making space for the breakdowns and letting the track flow naturally as if it was like on the radio, or you know, popular arrangements that you may hear. So let's so I know the blues are kick, so let's listen. Got a nice little kick drum. I'm going to add a saturator to that to make it more warm. And I'm going to add some more variation so it builds a bit nicer. I'm going to add a saturator to the claps as well, just to bring them out of the mix a bit more. Excuse me, I'll turn them down a bit. So the saturator is just bringing out some nice tones. So I want kind of like a glitchy FX loop here, so I'm just going to have a look, see if we've got one of those available. So perfect, so I'm just going to put this in to fill the gap. Let's have some of that as well, some piano. I'm just going to EQ this background noise. See what else we can add. Let's put one of those in. Scatter that throughout the track, so just layering, sprinkling some extra effects in there just to make it a bit more interesting. And yeah. Just filling in the gaps, and I'm gonna get this EQ, pop it on here, pop it on here, pop that on there, turn these down a bit, give it a bit more depth. So we can use this for the breakdown. So I'm actually going to get rid of some elements here. just going to make this transition a bit smoother. Okay. So we're just going to make this louder. Just creating like little transitions here. And I think we'll have this piano roll through actually. Something like that. Just get a side chain on there. Nice, that sounds pretty good. I'm trying to think. I've got this new amp preset to show you. So we'll just go plugins, audio effects, amp, and then I've got this Realify amp preset. It's insane. So I'm going to put this on the bass, and I'll upload it to Music Workflow Academy so you guys can use it as well. Just beefs up anything nicely. And you see we're not clipping at all, so that's good. Little tune. Okay, now we're clipping. So maybe with this piano we could add a saturator and then that amp preset. And I do want to sidechain this to the kick. I don't know if it's going to sound good or not, but I've got a feeling it might make it sound a bit unnatural. Always turn it down. Tune. Pretty cool, not bad for 18 minutes. But yeah, pretty quick. I made that pretty quickly. So that's pretty solid. Let's give it a listen again with span. Have a little look. So let's turn this kick drum down. This could use a side chain to the kick, and so could the hi-hat. So more side chaining. yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that, guys. I'll make another one soon. It's absolutely boiling today, and this laptop is burning a hole in my lap. So I'll speak to you guys in the next one. Thank you and peace.